All right, everybody, welcome back. You're here because you want to crush it with local SEO, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So today we're going to deep dive into some super cool tools and strategies that are like cutting edge
Cutting edge stuff.
to help you do exactly that.
Right on.
And specifically, we're going to be talking about like GPT tools
Yeah, okay.
and how they can be customized for SEO,
Yeah, that's interesting.
and how you can use that to reverse engineer your competitors.
Reverse engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like figure out what they're doing that's making them rank so high,
I see.
and then use those same strategies for yourself.
Interesting.
So kind of like taking apart a competitor's prize-winning cake
Yeah.
to see what secret ingredients they're using.
Okay.
But instead of a cake, we're talking websites and algorithms. We're going to be looking at a couple of really interesting Google patents
Okay.
that will kind of pull back the curtain on how Google actually evaluates websites,
Nice.
so that you can really understand like what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so let's jump right in.
Yeah, let's do it.
The core concept here is that we can actually build custom GPT tools
Mm-hmm.
that can analyze our competitors' websites and like tell us what's making them rank so high.
So what kind of things can these tools actually do?
Well, from what I've been reading,
Mm-hmm.
it's like pretty amazing. They can identify like their top performing content.
Okay.
They can analyze how they're using keywords,
I see.
like the density and placement of keywords,
Mm-hmm.
and even map out their like interlinking strategies.
Interlinking.
You know, like how all their pages are linked together,
Yeah, got
which
it.
is actually super important for SEO.
So it's like we're not just looking at individual pages anymore. We're looking at the whole like structure of their website.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how everything fits together.
Okay.
And this is where the concept of content clusters comes in. Have you ever heard of content clusters?
Content clusters. I'm not sure I have.
Okay. So content clusters are basically like groups of related content on a website.
Uh-huh.
So let's say your competitor's like crushing it in the pet grooming niche. They probably have like articles on different breeds of dogs,
Right.
grooming techniques, product reviews,
Yep. Makes sense.
maybe even a directory of local groomers.
I see.
And all of that content is like interlinked and connected
Yeah.
to create this like web of information
Interesting.
that screams expertise to Google.
So that's a content cluster.
That's a content cluster. And guess what?
That's
GPT tools can map these out. Like they can show you exactly how your competitor has structured their content.
wow. So we can see exactly what they're doing and how they're doing it.
Yep. And then we can use that information to build our own content clusters.
That's pretty cool. So it's like we're not just guessing anymore. We
Right.
have data to back up our decisions.
Right. And that data can be like really, really valuable.
I bet. So this is where those Google patents come in, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about those. The first one is US 217770301852A1.
Okay.
And this one is all about how Google looks at how pages are linked together
All right.
to determine like relevance and user satisfaction.
Right. Interesting. You mean like internal linking on my website?
Yeah, exactly. So if your like About Us page links to your Contact Us page in the wrong way,
Mm-hmm.
it can actually like hurt your rankings.
Wow. Seriously, I never thought about that.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. But think of it this way. Interlinking is kind of like the recipe for your website.
Okay.
It shows Google how all your content fits together.
I see.
And like the better your recipe, the more delicious and authoritative your site appears.
So Google wants to see that our content is organized and makes sense.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. What about the second patent?
Okay, so the second patent is US 201-2001-854-85A1.
All right.
And this one's all about keyword co-occurrence.
Keyword co-occurrence.
Yeah. It's basically how Google analyzes how keywords appear together across different pieces of content.
So like Google is looking for keywords that naturally go together.
Yes. Like peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. You know, they just naturally go together.
Right.
And Google's looking for those same kinds of natural pairings in keywords.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this works.
So let's say your competitor is ranking high for best dog groomers.
Mm.
You need to figure out what other keywords they're using,
Like what?
like puppy cuts or de-shedding treatments that are helping them rank for that main keyword.
Interesting.
And custom GPT tools can actually help you discover those hidden keyword relationships.
So it's like having a secret decoder ring for Google's algorithm.
Yeah, exactly. And once you know those relationships, you can start using them in your own content.
Got it. So to wrap it all up,
Yeah.
by understanding how Google evaluates websites and using these GPT tools to analyze our competitors,
Yeah,
we can reverse engineer their winning strategies and use them ourselves.
exactly. It's all about working smarter, not harder.
Right.
Right.
Right. But just knowing this stuff isn't enough, right?
No, you got to put it into action.
Exactly.
And that's where the GMB Crush 30 Days Ranking Challenge comes in.
Tell me more about that.
Okay, so the GMB Crush Challenge is like the ultimate system for dominating your local competition.
Okay.
It gives you step-by-step instructions on how to implement all of these strategies that we've been talking about.
Nice.
So if you're serious about taking your local SEO to the next level,
Yeah.
this is the way to do it.
Cool. So the challenge provides like a framework for putting all this knowledge to work.
Yeah, exactly. It's like your personalized blueprint for success.
I like it. So what should our listeners be thinking about as they go forward?
Well, here's a question for you. How can you use these reverse engineering insights to not just replicate your competitor's success, but actually surpass it?
That's a good one.
What unique twists can you bring to the table? Remember, understanding the game is just the beginning. Now it's time to play to win.
Good stuff.
All right, that's it for today's deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.